I'm proud to read the Litany of the Seven Last Words for a Service of Liberation by Dr. Charon Hribar. Today's service of liberation invites us to draw on the power of our faith traditions to seek resurrection and rebirth in the midst of oppression and uncertainty. In the Christian tradition, resurrection is not only a promise beyond death, it is a declaration of hope amid despair, justice amid violence, and life amid systems of death. In the Gospel of Mark, Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James, and Salome fled from the empty tomb, for terror and amazement had seized them, and they said nothing to anyone, for they were afraid. Today, many of us come bearing our own fear and amazement. We know abandonment, suffering, and silence. Yet we also come to remember that we are a resurrection people. We are a resurrection people. And so as this service begins, we reflect on the seven last words of Jesus, a reminder to all of us that Easter is not about turning away from the suffering of this world, but it is indeed a time to confront it with courage. It is a call to live boldly, to love fiercely, and to rise together in hope. And we begin. Creator, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Even in your suffering, you spoke forgiveness.
We are called to forgive, not to forget injustice, but to overcome hatred and pursue transformation.
When the world turns numb to others' pain,
awaken us to your vision.
Help us become repairers of the breach.
Embolden us to mend what has been broken.
Truly, I say to you today, you will be with me in paradise. Even in death, you extended hope to others oppressed by empire.
Paradise is not only beyond this world, it is meant to break into this world through love and justice.
When despair clouds our days,
anchor us in your promise of beloved community.
Let us see resurrection in acts of healing and solidarity.
And find new life in our shared struggle for dignity.
Woman, behold your son, behold your mother. Even in your pain, you built beloved community.
Teach us to care deeply for one another and for all creation.
Let us behold the most vulnerable amongst us, our elders and children, the unhoused, migrants, trans and queer siblings, those denied care and dignify.
And take responsibility for their well-being.
Let our love persist beyond grief.
And let our lives become a testimony to radical compassion.
My God, why have you forsaken me? You cried out in despair.
We too know the silence of abandonment.
In hospital beds, in prison cells, in war zones and border crossings.
We cry from the depths.
When your presence feels far.
Remind us of the great cloud of witnesses, freedom fighters and prophets who have made a way out of no way.
I thirst. You revealed your need, your humanity, your pain.
We hear the cry of those who thirst today for water, for justice, for love.
You bore the suffering of the silenced and oppressed.
Stir in us a holy urgency to meet the thirst of our world.
Let our hearts break with yours.
Until all who thirst are satisfied.
It is finished. You let go, not in defeat, but in trust that your life had meaning.
Teach us to let go of what must end, systems of death, fear, and despair.
Though death may speak a word,
It does not speak the last word.
let the seeds we sow and struggle today
Bear the fruit of justice for generations to come.
Creator, into your hands I commit my spirit. You entrusted yourself fully to the mystery of love.
May we too be held by your care and the care of your people.
In life and in death, in resistance and in rest.
Let us trust in the arc that bends towards justice.
In these uncertain times, help us move toward the path of liberation.
For we are not alone. We move in the company of the risen and the rising.
Amen and Ashe.